You guys have given us 40 different names and 40 different numbers, and at this point I'm just ready to lose my mind. I'm not dealing with this anymore, so something needs to be done right away. Yeah, I got about zero faith in that phone call.
Hey, good morning YouTube. It is a Monday morning here in southwest Wisconsin at Pagel Services, and we are getting our asses in gear and going to get to work. As one of the guys said in the comments this weekend, you can't just keep driving around and complaining. You need to show some work. You need to show some jobs in your videos. Sorry, man. It's been a long winter. We're gonna get some shit done now, okay? Settle down. Settle down. So today I got a few guys out doing some spring cleanups. Chris is doing some power brooming. Dan is doing some lawn rolling. And I still got Sean and Hunter in the shop for today. I'm hoping today will be the last day I need those two guys in the shop. So I got to run out there and start scheduling some of these jobs here and make sure those guys know what they're doing today and start planning for tomorrow. Should turn into a cluster any minute. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow it should be a cluster. Let's just pencil that in. Tomorrow, Tuesday, cluster. We got it. Alright, let's go out to the shop. Alright, we're just getting to the shop here. And it is windy as heck today. That's why Dan's not spraying today. It's pretty bad. We don't need to be killing plants and flowers with our spray. So when it's over 15, 18 mile an hour winds, we don't spray lawns. So that's why Dan is rolling today. But just wanted to tell you guys thanks a lot. We finally made it to 50,000 subscribers. That was a long journey, and Saturday night we had a good time in the live with all you guys. And the trailer giveaway, the mower, the trailer, all that's done with. And we will be announcing the winner for that April 26th. So that giveaway is done with, and April 26th, we're going to be calling one of you guys to see who won that mower and trailer setup. Alright, I got some work orders, and I got Sean some new shirts. Give those to him. Sean, there's some new shirts in here for you. This bag. Hunter's over here making more Milwaukee boxes. Gotta quit selling these. Yep. Can't keep up with them. So tomorrow I got a job you can go do. Just halfway to Livingston there at that farm. That Amish guy's farm that we usually work on over there. Need the track machine and the Harley rake and the bucket. So if you wanna get that loaded up sometime today.
Try to go through the Harley rake?
Yeah, just grease it, I would say, probably. Make sure the electrical plug's cleaned out. And then I think I'm gonna send Sean and maybe Chris to Lancaster, and they'll need the mini loader with the normal factory bucket that came with it, I think. So this dump truck's pretty much ready to go. I do need some new back tires for it, so I'm gonna check out the tire size here and see if he's got those on hand. Yeah, that inside one looks like she's about shot. 225/70 19.5. Just texted the tire guy, which is super nice. I hate calling people, so I just texted him that I need 4 drive tires, and he will text me right back and let me know when he can put them on. Easy. So last week I had the guys go through these 2 semi-trailers here, which this is just like catch-all extra shit that we got laying around. So they put all those trailer boards in here, they organize these boards. These are our poly flex forms for concrete. Those probably need to be somewhere else. And then we got some drain tile scraps back there, a little bit of plastic edgings. Of course, gas cans, diesel cans. And then in this one, we got the power brooms. We got our landscaping supplies, bunch of tarps, wheelbarrows, obviously, a bunch of extra tools and stuff. So the biggest thing is having this stuff organized. I think every business has an area like this where you're catching a bunch of extra stuff, and really keeping this stuff organized makes the day go a lot better. So if somebody's looking for something, I don't want them to have to come down here and look for 20 minutes. I want them to come down here and grab it and go. Stay organized. Time is money. And my biggest expense in business is labor. So if I can save some labor by having this stuff all organized, that's gonna save me money. Yeah, the old Trailblazer don't want to start. We had her tipped up a little bit too long, so gonna need to pull the plugs and get the oil out of there and then try and start it. This thing here, Sean and I got a game plan for this. So last year when we were screening dirt, this is kind of our stacker conveyor, which it goes up taller and then it makes a pile of dirt. The dirt screener, it all comes out, goes on this, goes into a pile. But we were running into issues where the screener would overload this and this belt would start slipping. So our plan is to just double this up. So I got a double pulley for here and a double pulley for in there, and then we're gonna have to make this tensioner probably a different design. Will have to be a wider pulley or something, but we're just gonna double the pulleys up and see if that works. This thing's got plenty of power. That's just a little Harbor Freight, whatever, 212. It's never ran out of power, but when this gets overloaded, this would slip. So I'm thinking 2 belts will fix that. I really don't want to make that a chain drive, so we'll be working on that maybe towards the end of the week or next week. We'll see. But the dirt screener is good to go. Sean went through that last week. We changed some chains on it and welded up a few things, changed some pins, and that thing should be ready to go. And I think almost all the trucks have been gone through. Skid loader, mini excavator, the mini loader, everything's been gone through. All the trailers have been gone through. All the toolboxes are organized. I think I got everything up to date on registration. I told Sydney to let me know today if there's any other vehicles we need to register. This one here, this is the new trailer I bought this spring. Pretty excited to use this one. This looks like a nice heavy built trailer. Probably still has Iowa plates on it. Yep. So this one I need to make sure we got registration for and a new plate. But other than that, I think everything else is ready to go here. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, well, why didn't you do this during the winter time? Well, we didn't do it during the winter time because I didn't have any money. You know, that's part of business. This trailer looks like shit, but it's super nice. They got the chains all painted up, so we know the blue chains go with this one. This one should be all good to go. This one's got red chains and red binders. This truck here is all rusted to shit. Looks like fucking dog shit. Whatever. We got the snow plows put up last week as well, and then I bought these snow plow covers just because all the plastic and the hoses were dry rotting, sitting there in the sun all summer. So I'm gonna try these covers. Now, so far I'm not impressed with them. All they have is like a little elastic band, and there's nowhere to hook straps or bungee cords or anything. So you can't really get them tight and snug on there with just that. I ordered a bunch of plastic clamps so that the guys can come out here and pull everything tight and then just put little clamps on everywhere. So yeah, like there they got bungee cords, but I don't know if this is gonna work or not, because they can't hold water. So if it rains, we need the water to run off of them. So I don't know. Once those clamps get here, they should be able to suck everything in tight, clamp it everywhere, and it should be good to go. We got to get this fork welded back on. So tomorrow Hunter's gonna need that machine, and then we're gonna go do a small gravel pad for a new shed with this one. So both these machines will finally be making us some money tomorrow. All right, I got my truck all washed this weekend. She's looking pretty nice. Probably go down some muddy road today and get it all dirty. Oh yeah, I'll get out of there. When I go in there, I gotta shut the music off, and then, you know, they both don't have much to say anyways. It's Monday morning at 9 a.m., you know. Not too excited yet. It's kind of like our Monday morning meetings. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Everybody's just like, ah, ah, ah. Nobody speaks, so, but whatever. So we've always had those paper work orders that I put on the whiteboard there, but this year we are using our CRM software, so Justin has to have all of that in our CRM so we can schedule it to our guys, and then they'll also have that piece of paper, but they won't have to write their times down on that piece of paper or whatnot. So a little bit of a transition this spring for them, so they're using a different app, and a couple of them aren't liking it, but it is what it is. We gotta track every minute, and that's just how it works. So but I'm gonna head up to the office now and see how those guys are doing. I know Emily's filling your guys' orders from the lawn mowing trailer giveaway, and I think Derek's got to move the website today. For some reason our website can't keep up, and we got to like move it to a different hosting site or something for like 3 weeks or something until we get our new website. So absolute clusterfuck, but whatever, we're used to it. And then Holly didn't feel very good today, and I don't think Holly's ever called in sick, but today would probably be the day that she would have called in sick, because she is not looking very good. She's got some nasty sore throat, kind of cold cough. I don't know what's going on, but and she's actually at home laser engraving, so she is technically still working. Hello.
Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
Hey, this fucking power broom chain that Hunter put on, it keeps tossing itself off, and I tried tightening the tensioner on it, and it just keeps falling off.
Okay.
I don't know if it needs a link taken out of it, because the tensioner is pretty much maxed out.
That's the one we put a new chain on?
Yeah.
Is it a new chain?
Yeah, it's like a brand new chain.
Okay.
It fell off and it lost that little master key link.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if one of those sprockets isn't wore out or something.
Oh, that could be it too.
Because if it's a brand new chain, it shouldn't be falling off, but you're saying it's pretty loose?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to go back to Fenimore, or back to Stitzer, and then swap brooms, I guess, and look at that other one.
Yeah.
I don't know, has that other broom had any issues?
No, the other one's been running really good for me.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess you don't really have a choice, I guess. You'll have to go back and swap brooms and put that one in the shop, and we'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Figured I'd
thanks.
let you know.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
There's always something with those power brooms, man. They're just, I don't know, both those power brooms we got now are probably a couple years old.
Usually what I try to do is use them for a year or two and then sell them on Marketplace and just buy new ones, but we didn't have as many accounts this year to power brooms, so I thought we could get by, but that's the third time that power brooms let us down. So whatever, I don't know, it is what it is. He can come back and swap out brooms and get back to work, and then we'll have to run back out to the shop later and see if, I'm assuming there's a sprocket or something that is loose or wore down, because that brand new chain should not be falling off of there. So yeah, it's Monday morning, got about 10 million things on my mind here. I gotta write them all down and try and get everything done today. Somehow, some way or another. But it looks like everybody's here today. That's good news. I think what I'm gonna do first is start calling them people that owe us money. So I told you guys before, we got somebody that hasn't paid us all winter long for snow removal on 2 sites. And now they're ignoring our phone calls. So I think I'm gonna try and call them on my phone. See if they answer. What's up, Derek? Just want to show everybody your clean desk. Yeah.
As clean as it gets.
That's as clean as it gets, folks. Just like his car, just a fucking shithole. What do you got there?
Justin's dicks on merch.
Yeah, I
that's what we're
told
doing
him to
today.
put Justin's on the merch shop.
Tell you what, I'm the only person on planet United States of America that has that to do on his list at Monday morning.
Guys, go check it out. Merch shop. Justin's.
Don't show him. I'd call it a wienasaur.
Justin's Wienasaur is going to be on the merch shop, guys. Check it out. Justin's making them.
We're going to blur them out so you won't be able to see what
Yeah.
they are. But you'll know.
Yeah, blur them out, but you'll kind of understand what they are.
You'll know.
Any word from our friends that owe us money? They haven't said anything yet?
No.
Alright, let's try and call them again. It's just going to be one big blur. Alright, we're calling her from my phone because she... Alright, that don't work. Try the other lady. Alright, let's try this lady. She's been ignoring our calls and texts. She'll probably answer because I'm calling from my phone. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name's Caleb with Pagel Services calling you.
Hey, how are you, Caleb?
Pretty good.
Good.
Hey, we've tried calling and texting, and you guys keep giving us other people's names and numbers, and I talked to a and nobody's doing anything about this, so not sure what we're supposed to do, but we haven't been paid a dime for all winter long.
So you haven't been paid for anything but your...
Correct, yep.
I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. She would be the one that will facilitate that. What do you remember what she told you?
So I haven't even gotten a hold of her. I talked, which she was in charge of, and she told me she'd get right back to me. That was a week ago. And then I've never been able to get a hold of her. I don't understand who's in charge of this company, but I'm about to call you guys out on social media and let everybody know what's going on, so I'm not dealing with this anymore. So something needs to be done right away.
No, I agree. So the person, unfortunately, is 2 different people that we would have to do this with or handle this with. So I will need to reach out to, she's the operations manager. She's like the top dog here. And then so what I'll do is I have to put in a ticket to get an escalation, because at this point this will be an escalation. I have to put in a ticket to get this escalated up to management and let them know that you haven't been paid. I thought it was... I didn't know you guys weren't paid. I can't imagine why you wouldn't be paid. We never have these problems on that account, but...
Sure.
I will do that now. So I'll reach out, I'll put in a ticket, and I'll escalate it. But I'll also send a message for each, and I'll copy you on the email so that when they respond to it, you'll see it. But the ticket escalation, that one is going to go to like all of upper management. So it's going to be the whole thing. And
Okay.
It'll have to create like a case and all that. So you're probably going to get a lot of emails and correspondence letting you know that there's a case open for this issue. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'll do that now. And yeah, I'll stay on top of it just to make sure. I'm not sure why. I don't even know who is. Do you know her last name?
To be honest, I really don't care, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because you guys have given us 40 different names and 40 different numbers, and at this point, I'm just ready to lose my mind. So I don't want to call anybody else. I don't care about anybody's names, and I'm
sorry to cut you. I need to know who's giving you the run, like who's telling you whatever.
I don't even know who gave us number. I don't. They said she was in charge of, and when I talked to her, she said she was in charge of it and she was going to handle it and take care of it right away, and it never happened. And you know, it's mid-April now, and we're still calling and still wasting our time and our energy and all of our effort to try and take care of this. So, we're going to need some effort and you guys to start taking care of this. So,
yeah, all right, I'll be on it. The person is. But
okay.
I reach out to her now. So I'll do all that I just told you I was going to do. I just have to put in the ticket and I have to send an email to each operations manager. And I'll copy you on email so you can see it.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I got about zero faith in that phone call. So, whatever. We're just going to blast them on YouTube here real soon and let our YouTube fans take care of it. We've been calling her on the business phone, texting her on the business phone. Ignore us, won't say a word, but I call her on my phone and she answers right away. And oh yeah, we'll take care of you. Yep, I bet. Yep, we'll be sitting over here waiting for you. Justin, everybody in the comments said your office looks plain and boring. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I got American flag, plaque that's gonna come in. I'm gonna put me right here.
Giant Wienosaur.
Yeah, big
picture on the wall.
A foot tall dinosaurs.
Yeah, you should make one that's like 3 foot tall.
Life size, you know.
Like glows or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, Justin's got a 3D printer at home, so he's going to be making some stuff, and we'll be putting it on the merch store. Justin will be making a little side money, and you guys will be getting all the good stuff. So
yes, sir.
We're going to leave him alone. He's got a bunch of estimates and scheduling and all that jazz to do. So Emily's got a few orders going out this morning. She'll probably be done here in a couple hours. Not much going on, right? Yeah, she'll be done by noon. Easy day, slow day.
As far as me, I've just been running around like crazy. I had to run the ProMaster out to get new tires put on it. Been helping Derek with some billboard design, and then I've been ordering some other signs and some other advertising stuff. So a lot of moving parts. A new side of the business that I'm working on that nobody knows. So lots of things going on here. Just another crazy hectic day. But as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Keep things rolling. I'm still thinking about giving away this truck once we hit 100,000 subs. Haven't made up my mind yet, but it's sounding pretty good. Which I don't think we'll get to 100K subs this year, but you never know. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.